All right. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our discussion tonight, Minding My Business. Those of you who are on. All right. Just set it up here. Hey, blessings, everyone. Welcome to Minding My Business. Area of personal development and growth with Ian and Keisha. And Keisha is not here tonight, but I'm going to be with you tonight. So as you come on, you know the drill, right? Text us, let us know where you are coming in from, what part of the country, what part of the world, right? Tonight is going to be really, really exciting. And I want it to be interactive, so you can use the chat and just give me your feedback and let me know where you're coming from. All right, so again, welcome to Minding My Business, Personal Growth and Development in the area of faith and finance. So we meet on this platform every Tuesday, myself and Keishon, to discuss personal growth in the area of faith and finance. So those of you who are on, just text me and let me know where you are from, where you are tuning in from, whether it's in Trinidad or the Caribbean, what part of the world. All right, so I can shout you out. Wonderful. This evening, I'm going to be chatting with you about mental toughness for entrepreneurs. And we're going to have some discussion on just the mindset, the need to grow, the need to develop, the need to deal with certain things. Okay, and I want to be able to hear from you. Hey, Nicole, good to have you on. St. Augustine is in the house. Wonderful. Good to have you on. And probably while you're on, folks, just text someone or tag someone and let them know Minding My Business, Personal Growth and Development is on tonight. Okay, so we have Nicole. It's a wonderful, wonderful. Good to have you on, Nicole. So tonight we're going to be having our discussion is going to be based on dealing with mental toughness for entrepreneurs, but just mental toughness on a whole and the need to grow. We're going to touch a little bit about what we call seven fortune builder assets. Seven fortune builder assets, okay, that you need to know. It's really, really important to share some things and to discuss these things. All right, thank you. Wonderful. All right, so let's jump into it, because you know we are just here for 1 hour, okay? And I really want to share some things with you tonight, and I want to be able to hear from you also, those of you on. All right, so we are looking at 1 second here. All right, mental toughness for entrepreneurs. Okay, now those of you on, you've probably fallen in one of these categories, but I want to be able to just address the aspect of just being mentally tough. Okay, and what are some of the things that you need to build to develop yourself? All right, now let's talk about some of the main elements used to define entrepreneurs. Let's talk about that. So I know we hear the word it's entrepreneurs, you have intrapreneurs, and it's a whole different with that. Okay, but what are some of the elements? What are some of the elements used to define the term? Okay, we already established that an entrepreneur is someone who literally starts the business, has to put in the finance, the energy, and build it from the ground up. Okay, that's what we're talking about. That's an entrepreneur, someone who builds it. But what are some of the elements that define entrepreneurs? And I'm just going to name a few. If you're on, probably you could text some. Gerald, good to have you on. Okay, just probably text some few. You have them. The first thing is innovation. Okay, then we have opportunity recognition. These are some of the main elements of entrepreneurs used to define entrepreneurs. You have words like innovative, action, risk taker, creative, confident leader. Okay, then you have to add value. You have problem solver. Entrepreneur is a problem solver. Okay, opportunity recognition, someone who sees opportunity. So those are just some of the words that are used to define the term entrepreneur. And probably you're on tonight, you fall into, whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you're an intrapreneur, but you fall into that category. We are dealing with mental toughness, okay, and the need to have a tough mind as you build yourself, as you build your business, as you just build, okay? And these are the elements, and you can probably just look at yourself and see if you carry any one of these elements. All right, the first one is opportunity recognition. Opportunity recognition, which means this is someone who is able to see and to seize opportunity, to recognize opportunities, even when folks are running away from things, when folks are saying it's difficult. An entrepreneur is able to see and he's able to recognize the opportunity in the midst of those things, because most of the time opportunities come in when there's chaos, when there's confusion, where there's calamity. Those are the areas you're going to see a lot of opportunities in those areas. So probably you may be experiencing some challenges right now or some difficulties. I'm telling you, you must be able to see an opportunity right in the midst of that. Okay, then we have to use resources. These are some of the elements. Someone is able to use resources, which means an entrepreneur is able to use resources, take just what is given to them and able to use it. A very useful person. Then we have a problem solver. Okay, these are some of the elements, and you can just examine yourself and see if you carry any of these elements as an entrepreneur. A problem solver, right? Persistent. Then you have add value, someone who add values. Then creative, confident, a leader. And then we have action taker, a risk taker, okay, innovation. So these are just basically, folks, these are just some of the terms that identify entrepreneurs. Now remember, I said an intrapreneur is someone who works in a company and use their entrepreneurial skills to help build that company or to help build that business. Okay, so you see the two categories right there. One is an entrepreneur, one is an intrapreneur. And you could begin to examine. So probably you work for a bank, you're working for a company, all right, but you use your entrepreneurial skills to help build that company, to build that business. The entrepreneur, on the other hand, is the one who starts it, the one who builds it from the ground up. Okay. Now you ask yourself why this is important. This is important because most of the time God is going to give you an idea. You'll get an idea. And then from that idea, you have to be able to shape it, you have to be able to form it, and you have to be able to build it. You look at any company, any product that is produced right now, it started with an idea. This is why sometimes we say that if you know something, you don't really need money to start. You need an idea. Do you have an idea? Well, you have to be able to think like an entrepreneur. Okay, so those are just some of the components, the elements that describe an entrepreneur. Okay, now, so we are discussing tonight mental toughness. Those of you who are on, just text so I can know that you are on. Also, give me your feedback. What do you think? All right, some of your elements of an entrepreneur. What you think are some of the elements of an entrepreneur? You can put it up in the text up there also. Okay, now let's go a little further. Let's talk about a bit mental toughness, because I've come to realize where having a tough mind. Okay, because remember, there are going to be a lot of challenges when you start to build anything. There are going to be obstacles, there are going to be obscurities, there are going to be challenges in terms of finance, with people, with resources, just obstacle. And if you don't have a tough mind, if you're not mentally tough, you may start and stop, or you may walk away from some things when you are faced with challenges. Okay, so know for sure, when you start any business, when you start any idea, any vision, anything you start, it's going to be obstacles. They're going to be obstacles. They're going to be challenges. Okay, and if you don't have your mind is not tough to walk through and to go through the things that you're going to be challenged with. You may have financial challenge. You may have people challenge. Okay, you may have just basically the whole concept of the vision. All these things. If you don't have a tough mind, okay, you may not be able to survive. So what is mental toughness? Mental toughness, basically, I'm just going to give you a simple definition. Basically, it says the ability to preserve and maintain focus. Definition. But I'm going to give you this definition there. The ability to preserve and maintain focus and determination in the face of challenges, adversity, and stress. In the midst of that, mental toughness is someone who possesses the ability to preserve, right? To maintain focus. Because when there are going to be challenges, and if your mind is not tough, guess what? You will be distracted. You will not be able to maintain focus. And success need focus. If you're going to pursue, you need to be focused. You don't need to be distracted in this season. So your focus is something is totally important. So guess what? You must have a tough mind. All right. So let me give you that definition again. The ability to preserve and maintain focus in the midst of adversity, in the midst when the bank is not giving you the money and you don't have the people support, you don't have all those things. Do you have a tough mind? Is your mind tough enough to push through? This is why this is so important. There are many folks, listen to me. There are a lot of people who give up on when they start. Ideas are birthed every day by the thousands, by the millions. Ideas are birthed, right? But it says, statistics tells us that in the space of 3 months, someone who starts a new business today in the space of 3 months is 90% of, not 90, 90% of them stop or fall. Business are starting every day. Ideas are being birthed. So the need to know how to develop your mindset, to have a tough mind, the ability, I'm going to give it to you again, the ability to preserve and maintain focus and determination. I'm determined to see this thing through. I know there's some obstacles, I know there's some challenges, but I'm determined and to guess what? To face, okay, challenges and adversity and stress. Okay, let's go again. So let's talk about the mindset. What is a mindset? Now, if you're going to talk about mindset in the area of business and being an entrepreneur, you've got to talk about growth mindset, fixed mindset. Okay, growth mindset, fixed mindset. So that is something that you can look up on that. Growth mindset and fixed mindset. Okay, what is a mindset? What is a mindset? A mindset is a set attitudes, and assumptions that guide how a person approaches and receives the world around them. Now, this is important, folks, because your success, okay, and your longevity is going to be dependent on your mindset. You know what I'm saying? Most of the challenges individuals face basically is a mindset challenge, and mindset, you cannot deal with mindset or discuss mindset and not discuss conscious mind. It's important. Let me go back again. Mindsets. What is a mindset? A set of beliefs. Beliefs are formed based on life experiences, based on environment, based on information and knowledge that you gather over the years, is able to form your belief system and your value system. So a mindset is formed based on those things. Is a set of beliefs, information, things that you learn coming up. Beliefs, not just beliefs. Now it goes. Now the definition goes into what? Attitudes. All right. Attitudes, assumption that guide a person. Notice what this beliefs, the mindset is doing. The mindset is what? Guiding the person. It guides your decision. It guides the choices you make. It guides the outcome. It guides you. So mindset is important. A set of beliefs, let's write it again, a set of beliefs and attitudes, an assumption that guide how a person approaches. So how you approach a situation, how you perceive a situation, how you approach it and what you receive from it, and the world around you is going to depend on your mindset, which is a set of beliefs that is in your subconscious mind. So you make decision as a result of the set of beliefs that is in your subconscious mind. All right, that's what I say. Say, Nicole, good to have you on. Wonderful. All right, Natty is on. Dana is on. All right, Yigar is on. All right, Suriname is in the house. So we are talking about developing a tough mindset. Okay, and I'll just give in the definition for a tough mind. Okay, a set of beliefs, attitudes, and assumptions that guide how a person approaches and receives the world around them. So based on your mindset, your beliefs that you have established in your subconscious mind, okay, that is going to guide how you approach and how you receive situation, how you approach a problem, how you perceive a problem, how you perceive people, how you approach life is going to be based on the set of beliefs in your subconscious mind. That is important right here. Now we can go into a lot of things with that, because if the set of beliefs that is in my mind, all right, and my attitude and my assumption, if it guides how I approach and how I perceive a problem or situation, then if I want to change how I approach something or I see that thing, I got to change my mindset. This is why mental toughness and developing a tough mind and shifting and changing your belief system is so important for success. Okay? Now, these are some of the challenge we face, the challenges we face when we begin to deal with mental toughness. Okay? So you have to be able now to equip yourself to manage certain things. You got to equip yourself to manage what? Stress, setbacks, whatever, pressure, right? Because you have to stay committed and manage your emotions. So you have to be equipped to manage what? Stress. So dealing with the belief system in your subconscious mind is important. Shifting that, because remember I said how you perceive or how you assume and things like that is going to be based on your beliefs right in your subconscious mind. Okay. Now, someone asked the question, they said, why mental toughness is important for success? Why it is, let's see what some of the folks are saying on the chat there. All right. Develop toughness, tough mindset. A mindset is a set of beliefs. Wonderful, Nicole. All right. All right, let's see that there. Wonderful. Let's drop it up there. All right. Wonderful. All right. Why? So the question I'm asking, I want to hear from those of you on also. The question I'm asking is why mental toughness is important for success. No, just think about the definition I gave you before. Why mental toughness is important for success. I'm talking about success in every area. Why? Because if you go back to the definition that I give you, a set of beliefs, an attitude, an assumption that guides how a person approaches and receives. So how you approach and how you receive those beliefs in your subconscious mind, your mindset. So the question I ask now is why mental toughness is important for success. I mean, not just talking about in just in the area of business, right? Okay, Nicole say, all right, wonderful. To keep focus, that's good right here. To keep focus. Because if you're not mentally tough, you're going to be distracted when you are faced with adversity, when you are faced with stress, whether it's financial stress, people stress, you have to maintain your focus. Notice if you go back into the components for the entrepreneur, some of these components are built into that. Okay, let's see what somebody's saying. All right, because saying, right, because you need a toughness in order to be successful. It guides you. That's right, it guides you. Okay, it also keep your focus. Now, let's go into something here. Let's look at some of the characteristics of a mentally tough individuals. What are some of the characteristics of mentally tough individuals? All right, let's look at that. The first one is resilience. Resilience is being able to bounce back from setbacks and failures. Right? Resilience, you must be able to have that. These are characteristics of mentally tough individuals. So if you want to know if you're mentally tough and you want to develop, these are some of the components of the characteristics you need to develop. Because remember that as you begin to build, as you begin to go forward in life, there are going to be challenges. There are going to be opposition. As I said before, financial challenges, people challenges, knowledge challenges. There are going to be a lot of challenges you will face with when you start. Okay? So it's important now to have a proper understanding of this so that you can now say, listen to me, I need to develop some of these characteristics. Let's examine them. Resilience, being able to what? To bounce back. All right? From setbacks and failure. Do you know how much individuals, remember I said a few minutes ago that statistics will tell you at least 95 businesses that are start every 3 months, every day, thousands of businesses are started, ideas, people are getting ideas. All right, and in the space of 3 months, shut down. In the place of 3 months, they're shut down. Why? Why? Because of the challenges that are faced when an individual starts something. There are going to be challenges. So if you are not mentally tough, you will find yourself starting and stopping when you are faced with obstacles. Now, this what I'm sharing with you, you can apply these principles to every area of your life. Okay, so let's go into the characteristics. Number one, resilience. Being able to bounce back from a setback, right, or failure. So for instance, you may have financial setback. You may have, you start a project and you're not getting material. Okay, workers are not showing up on time. All kind of stuff that's going to happen. Okay, you started excited because you said, listen to me, this business, because no one started a business and not wanting to be successful, not wanting that business to be great. But remember, things happen. Okay, things happen that you didn't plan for. This is why it's important to plan and to count your stuff before. Right? So let's go. Resilience is one. Number two is what? A positive attitude. This is important. A positive attitude. These are characteristics of a mentally tough individual. And not just that, these are characteristics that those of you who are listening, okay, I want you to understand that mentally tough person, because they're going to be challenges, they're going to be confrontation, different type. And if you are not mentally tough, guess what? You're going to walk away. You will not keep your focus. you will just stop. Okay? So you must have that mental positive attitude. This what it says, optimistic and see challenges as opportunities for growth and learning. This is good right here, folks. Positive attitude. What it is, so you got to be optimistic, not negative or pessimistic. You got to be optimistic. You got to be positive about what it is you're doing going forward. Okay, you have to see challenges as what? As opportunities, because they're going to be challenges. So you expect challenges. Challenges will come in different areas, different form, and different fashion. So you expect that. So you start. I expect challenges. So I must develop my mindset. I must be positive. I must have a positive attitude when I'm going forward. Now, there are ways to develop these things which you're not going into. All right, because I'm just sharing some things with you. But there are ways to develop these characteristics. I'm just naming the characteristics of mentally tough individuals. But so you can jot it down, and also you can also now begin to evaluate yourself and see which one and begin to develop them. Optimistic, you see challenges as opportunities, because remember, opportunities come wrapped up in challenges. Remember the definition I always give you, right? Opportunities comes where in disguise, and most time it goes unnoticed. Why? Because it seemed like an unfair exchange. Okay, so optimistic and see challenges as opportunities. It's a mindset. Come on. So when I'm faced with a challenge, or I'm faced with challenges, I'm not seeing it just as a challenge, an obstacle. I'm seeing it as an opportunity. Okay, for growth, and not just for growth and for learning. So with this challenge, with this thing I'm challenged with, I'm going to see it as an opportunity for growth and for learning. How many of you getting this tonight? Come on. So I want you now to begin to look at your problems, look at things that you're faced with in your business, but in life, have a different perspective towards it. So you have a positive mindset. I'm optimistic. I'm not pessimistic. I have a positive attitude. And as I said to you, remember, you can develop these things. For some of us, you may have to begin to read. You may have to begin to inform yourself and educate yourself. Okay, you have to create what we call positive declaration about yourself on a consistent way. Because I need a positive attitude. Because your attitude determines your altitude. Okay, let's go to the next one. Self-discipline. Oh, self-discipline. Self-discipline. Now, I hope you folks, those of you on, all right, I want you just to share this live. I want you to invite someone to come on the live. Okay. Also, those of you who haven't subscribed to the page, leave a comment, subscribe. If these teachings and these discussion has been helping you in what way, I want you to leave a comment. I want you to text someone. I want you as we go forward. Okay. So for those of you who just join us, we are dealing with characteristics of a mentally tough individual. We deal with mindsets, okay, beliefs. So the third one is what? Is self-discipline, which means you have to discipline yourself. What is self-discipline? Self-discipline is the ability to control your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Ooh, that's good right here. Come on. That's good right here. Self-discipline. If you're going to be successful, if you are starting any project, you are building anything in any business, self-discipline is important, because you have to discipline yourself, to educate yourself, discipline yourself, to get up a certain time, to read books, I mean, it's a lot. And if you're not disciplined, okay, if you're not disciplined, you will not reap the benefit from that which you are connected to. What is the self-discipline? It's the ability to control your thoughts. Come on. Control your thoughts, control your emotions, and control your behavior. Because you don't want to do something and then when you realize you should not have done this and you spend a lot of money, you waste time. So you must be able to control the ability, control your thoughts, control your emotions, and control your behavior. These are characteristics of mentally tough individual. How many of you receiving this tonight? Come on. Okay. And as you're on also, I want you also to text me the areas that you are challenged with. Okay. We're going to go through some, but text with me and share with me the areas that you have challenged, you are challenged with when it comes to toughness in these areas. Okay, remember I said to you, this is not just for business, this is for life itself. It's for life itself. Okay, so number one was what? Let's look at it. Number one was what? Resilience. Okay, being able to bounce back from a setback. Number two is what? Positive attitude. You have to be optimistic and see challenges as opportunities, all right, for growth and learning. So when I'm faced with a challenge, when I'm faced with an obstacle, I'm not just going to see it as a problem, I see it as an opportunity for growth and learning, which means when I'm dealing with this, I will grow, come on, and I will learn. So somebody was saying that you grow, you're going to grow outward, you're going to grow inward, but when you see it, you're going to grow. Then the third one is self-discipline and the ability to control your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Oh, this is good. This is good. How many of you get this? Wonderful, wonderful. Kim is on. Wonderful to have you on, Kim. All right, so let's go to number four. Let's go to number four. All right, remember, folks, if you're into business, there are going to be challenges. Okay, so being able to develop a tough mind to deal with stuff, because remember, you are in it for the long haul. Okay, you are in it because the success is going to come. You're going to reap the benefit, and a lot of individuals don't reap the benefit of from the business at the start because they don't stick enough. Because when they're faced with challenges, they give up. Why? Because they're mentally they are not tough. Okay. Number four, a growth mindset. A growth mindset. That's it right there. All right. A growth mindset, which means now they believe that their abilities can be developed through hard work and dedication. A growth mindset. So the abilities you have, your gifts you have, okay, it can be developed through what? Hard work and dedication. It's not just going to grow like that. Remember, what I feed it. So the books I read, come on, what I look at, my association, all these aspects of how I can cause my mindset to grow. What course am I taking? Am I invested in my personal development? Yes, I want my business to be successful, but remember, I always say to you, your business will go to the level of yourself. So if you are not growing, your business will grow, but it will not go. That's a whole different story there. Listen, if you are not growing and your business, because for some of us, our business is growing, but it's not going. Okay, your business will grow to the level of your growth. This is why your development is so important, personal development. So growth mindset is number four, right? Abilities to develop through hard work and dedication. Let's go to number five. Let's see what some of the folks are saying. All right, control well said. Thanks there. Okay, all right, let's see you again there. All right, a growth mindset. Folks, I want those of you who are on, please, the challenges that you are, which one of these here that we are going through the characteristics of a mentally tough individual, all right, which one of these as a challenge to you, this one you're dealing with, okay? You can put it up on the text as I continue. Number five, let's go to number five. Emotional intelligence. Wow, emotional intelligence. This is important because you must be able to manage your emotion, the ability, being able to manage the emotions effectively. Okay, so for those of you who are on, get a book. If you never get a book and read up about emotional intelligence, take a course. Because many times when we are faced with challenges, all right, and our emotions are affected by it. And if you're not able to control it, guess what? Things collapse. Then not only that, nothing with you, but when you begin to deal with people, come on. If you have a business, remember you're dealing with sales and you have customers you're dealing with, you have merchants you're dealing with, you deal with different people, okay? And some of them will give you attitude and all that stuff with your stuff. Guess what? And if you don't understand emotional intelligence, guess what? You can damage yourself. So get the knowledge. Get the knowledge. You hear what the Bible says? When you get in, get knowledge, get information. You know, I always say this. He said, when you get in, don't get a man, don't get a woman, get knowledge. Get knowledge, get information. You must be able to educate yourself. Folks, listen to me. If you want your business to believe that whatever business that you are doing, those of you who are on, your business could be successful. All right, it could bring in the revenue, the money could begin to flow, but you got to know what to do. You got to begin to scale up. Okay, majority, and this is statistics will tell you this, majority of individuals, business that are not flowing financially or growing is because the individuals themselves are not growing. So what we do, we spend time building the business. We are reaching early. We have those things down packet. You reach on time, you open up, you're getting the stuff and you're getting everything there. You're putting things in place and you're waiting for customers to come. And no customers not coming. Okay? You say it was a bad day. And you're doing that every time. Guess what? But allow me to ask you this question. Are you developing yourself? No, I know you invested into your business, but are you will grow, but it will not go. The growing and going of your business is going to be dependent on you growing, getting the knowledge, the skill set, the information to strategize. And because in business, you got to be a technician, you got to be a strategist. Are you with me? Now, I think I've given you all so much stuff here tonight. Are you all getting this? Okay. Now, for those of you who are all, remember, from the 29th of this month, I'm going to be starting the program, the Gated Dominion System. Right? We have about probably about 15 days again. Message me and get on this program to be part of this 12 weeks mentoring business program that we're going to be doing so that you can scale up. Okay? You got to what? Develop yourself. How many those of you who are on, you have a business, you can identify with what I'm saying there. Come on, go ahead. My God, a growth mindset is challenging for me. All right, yes, a growth mindset. So guess what? You have to connect with people that are growing. Connect with people who possess the mindset that you want. Come on, association breeds transformation. So some of us, we may have to what? Change our association. Okay, and begin to connect with people at different levels. Join a class, get it, do something. Because if you don't know, hey, my people perish for lack of knowledge. All right, let's go. So we have number 5. Let me see what we have. We have number 5, emotional intelligence. All right, number 6. All right, number 6 is aptitude. Okay, to change and uncertainty, being able to change, up to change and uncertainty. So you must be able to have that. This is number 6, right? The ability to shift, the ability to change. This is one of the characteristics of a mentally tough individual. Do you have the ability to be flexible? Adaptability, which means now you have to be able to adapt to change and uncertainty. You can't be stuck one way. You have to think out the box. You have to be flexible. Come on. You have to be pliable. So you have to be able to, when the business is moving, you have to know when to shift, when to change. Adaptability. Mentally tough individuals develop this characteristics, which is adaptability, which means apt to change and uncertainty. Because different winds will blow in your business. You don't want to be stuck one way because this is what I know, and the winds and changing and things changing, and customers are not coming and things are happening. But the adaptability, you're not adapted. Okay, so this is number 6. Number 7, let's go to number 7, perseverance. All right, so they are persistent and determined. Woo, come on. All right, they are what? They are persistent and they are what? Determined. This is the characteristics of mentally tough individual. Perseverance, right? Being able to persist. Now, as we go through these, listen to me, as we go through these characteristics of mentally tough individuals, I want you, even tonight, and those of you who are listening later on, okay, probably you missed the live, you listening now, I want you to do some self-examination. Okay, because no one who, if you have a business, remember you want a business to thrive, to strive. You want a business to be successful. You want a business to flow. You don't want to start a business for the business not to be successful. Come on. That's not, you understand that. Okay, so then if I start a business, it's 5 years, 3 years, multiplying, it's not fruitful, it's not replenishing, then I need to do some introspection. I need to begin to pause for a cause. Okay, because there are going to be challenges. So perseverance, which means now I must be able to persist and determine, which means I'm not giving up, because I understand that there are going to be challenges. Now, let me share this with you. Now, as I share this, on one hand, you could be persistent, okay, because you say, listen to me, this business got to make, and I'm pushing, and still nothing is happening. And you say, Dr. Cummings, but I'm persistent. I'm there, I'm determined, but nothing is happening. Okay, because you can be persistent doing the wrong thing. You can be persistent with the wrong mindset. Remember, I just shared with you the person who spends all the money to build a business and don't invest in their growth. I mean, that's you will dress back and say the business is not working. It's not making any money. But you took all the money you got from the bank and you poured it into the business. You buy all the clothes, you buy all the stuff, you buy all the stuff for the business, and then you wait now, you want customers to come. But you did not invest in your personal development. Okay? So you can be persistent and determined doing the wrong thing, stuck. So you have to examine that. And it's important that I share these things with you, folks. Because somebody, you may be experiencing some of these. You have a business, it's not moving. Okay? This is why the program that you see behind on the screen, the Gated Dominion System, it's a program that we put together 12 weeks to help you scale your business to move from good to great. So you don't just want to, you want to make a difference, and you want to make a difference, and you want to make $1. But there's a way to do it, and you got to learn how to do it. You got to learn, because there are individuals who spend money. You get a place to rent, you furnish the place, okay, and it's looking nice, really, really nice. When folks come in, wow. But guess what? It's 1 year, 6 months, and the products are not selling. Then you ask, what am I doing wrong? One of the things I can tell you doing wrong is that you invest in your business, but you didn't invest in your growth, because you are the one who have to carry the business. So your perspective, your mindset got to change. That is important. So I want to encourage those of you who want to take time, okay? Invest in your personal development in the area of your business. You have to scale up so that whatever you put your hands to will grow. All right, let's go again. So let me see. All right, so I give you 7. So it's 7, I said, those of you are on, right? These are 7 characteristics of what a mentally tough individual. All right, somebody say how to invest in my growth. Well, how to invest in your growth? Okay. If you look behind my screen there's a program that we're going to start on the 29th of this month called the Gated Dominion System. It's a program that I've put together to help you scale your business, to help you develop in the area of your gift and growth and development. So message me. I think somebody can put it up in the chat. Put a link up in the chat for me. All right. I think probably if you have the link, put a link up in the chat. Okay. So that someone could get the information. Okay. Because I'm sharing this with you because I'm telling you it's going to be a game changer. Let's go. Let me just run over the characteristics of a mentally tough individual. Number 1, we said is what? Resilience. For those of you who miss it. Number 2, a positive attitude. Attitude determine your altitude. Okay. Be optimistic and see challenges as opportunities. All right. See challenges as an opportunity to grow and an opportunity to learn. Number 3 is what? Self-discipline. Self-discipline. The ability to control your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Number 4 is what? The growth mindset. Okay. They believe that the abilities can be developed. So the growth mindset, you must have a growth mindset. Number 5, emotional intelligence. Being able to deal with people. All right. To manage your emotions effectively. And number 6, adaptability, being able to adapt to change and uncertainty. So when different wind blow in your business, you must be able to adapt to change. You want to think out the box, right? Then number 7 is perseverance. You want to persist and you want to be determined. Okay. I hope that what I'm sharing with you folks is really let me hear what some of the folks are saying. Come on, just share with me. What are your thoughts? All right. What are some of the challenges that you are facing? Okay. Because we look at 7 characteristics. Which one of those characteristics is a challenge for you? Okay. And I hope I'm challenging you to really push forward. Okay. Now, we have about 15 minutes again. So let's continue our discussion. Any question? If you have any question there, just put it up on the chat. Okay. Up on the chat. Wonderful. Okay. How to invest in my growth? Okay. Right. The information is there. It's going to come up on the screen just now. Okay. Now let's chat a little bit about understanding mindset. Okay. So we're going to talk about the fixed mindset versus the growth mindset. Okay. The fixed mindset versus what? The growth mindset. A fixed mindset is characterized by the belief that one's abilities and intelligence are fixed traits. Notice what I said, fixed, which means, so somebody have a mindset that is fixed, it's not moving. And a fixed mindset is characterized by the belief that one's abilities and intelligence are fixed traits, which means your ability, your intelligence are fixed and it cannot move. That's a fixed mindset. And that they cannot be significantly improved or developed over time. So this mindset, this is the theory for this mindset, that this mindset, it cannot change, it cannot improve, and it cannot develop over time. That's the fixed mindset. Okay? Now, the fixed mindset avoids challenges. Now, again, folks, as we have these discussions, I'm hoping that you are doing self-examination, because one of your problems could be that you have a fixed mindset towards certain things, so it cannot shift. And I'm giving you the whole comparison between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. A fixed mindset avoids challenges and criticism. So if someone possesses a fixed mindset, a fixed belief system, okay, which means now they avoid challenges. So they don't want no challenge, they don't want no confrontation and criticism. And they may give up easily in the face of difficulties. The person who possesses that kind of mindset, that is the response from that individual. Is it making sense? Is it making sense? All right. Fixed mindset, avoid challenges. Are you avoiding challenges? Okay. Are you avoiding criticism? Do you give up easily in the face of difficulties? Because remember, there are going to be challenges, there are going to be difficulties in your business as you start. It will not be a walk in the park, because remember, you're building. Okay, thanks, Tanja. Tanja said it makes sense. Okay, your fixed mindset, you avoid challenge because they don't want to be challenged. All right, then, so a fixed mindset avoid challenges, avoid criticism, and they give up easily. Those are the three main what shows up with someone with a fixed mindset. Okay, avoid challenges, avoid criticism, and give up easily. Probably you know somebody who avoid challenges, okay, avoid criticism, and give up easily. Remember, folks, as I said to you, when you start your business, if you're in any business, there are going to be challenges. This is why we are problem solvers. Okay, there are going to be obstacles. Notice what I said. These are opportunities to learn and to grow. When you are faced with a challenge and you see it, it's a challenge in front of me. It's an obstacle, but I'm not just seeing it as a problem. I'm seeing it as an opportunity to learn and an opportunity to grow. But if I have a fixed mindset, I will avoid this challenge, which means I might sell out the business, or I might give up the business, or I might just walk away. I will avoid criticism, because criticism is part of the package. People will criticize, and I will give up easily. This is a fixed mindset. Okay? Come on, folks. Let me hear what you're saying there. All right. Wonderful. What kind of mindset do you have? Is your mindset fixed? Or do you have a growth mindset? We're going to talk about growth mindset just now. What kind of mindset do you have? Okay. And now the thing about these things is that it will show up when you are faced with adversity or when you are faced with challenges. The type of mindset that you possess will display itself. Okay. This is why when problems also show up, there are certain traits and things that shows itself. Okay. Now let's talk about the growth mindset. Are we gonna bring it in, right? You're gonna say, I agree. Wonderful. All right. A growth mindset. Let's hear what the growth mindset says. The growth mindset is characterized by the belief, all right, that one's abilities and intelligence can be developed. Notice it's the other way around. This is someone who possesses a growth mindset. A growth mindset belief that what? The abilities, intelligence can be developed. So that's it there. Hard work, dedication, learning, and through mistakes. So the one who possesses a growth mindset believe that their abilities and their intelligence can be developed. So when they are faced with challenges, guess what? Hard work and dedication to learn, they see it as an opportunity to learn and to grow. Why? Because that person possesses a growth mindset. So the perspective towards a problem, the perspective towards opposition is different from the fixed mindset. The fixed mindset, guess what? Will avoid challenges, avoid criticism, and give up easily. That's the difference there. But if you possess a growth mindset, and you want to fall in the category of a growth mindset, which means that the abilities and intelligence can be developed. Hard work, dedication, learning. Okay. Now, the growth mindset embraces challenges. Let's look at some of the things. Okay. The growth mindset what? Embraces challenges. So when they see challenges in the business, all right, they see obstacles, they embrace it. They view failures as opportunities. Come on. Notice the perspective of these two mindsets, folks. I want you to hear me. Notice the characteristics of these two mindsets. They view failures as opportunities, resilient in the face of setbacks. They bounce back quickly. My God, this is good stuff, man. How many of you receiving this? How many of you getting this? This is good stuff. This is good stuff. All right, so let's go again. The growth mindset, let me run it to you again. The growth mindset. And as I said before, while you are listening, please jot down some points. Okay? Take some, according to Keishan, take some copious notes. Okay? All right? The growth mindset embrace challenges. So when you see individuals who are always running from challenges, always running from things, you know that that's not a growth mindset. That's a fixed mindset. If you have a growth mindset, you embrace challenges. You view failures as opportunities. You are resilient in the face of setbacks. Bounce back quickly. All right. And those of you who are familiar with the Bible, and this remind me of Joshua and Caleb and the spies who went to spy the land. And the 10 spies say we can't take the land. Fixed mindset. But Joshua and Caleb say, guess what? We're going to take this land. Growth mindset. You see the comparison there. Okay? While the others were seeing themselves as grasshoppers, Joshua saw himself as, listen to me, we could take this land. Different mindset. Look at the mindset. And because of the different mindset, it caused that whole nation not to go and possess the land. Okay? If you have, listen to me, if you have a fixed mindset, it's going to cause you to lose out on opportunities. Okay? All right. Now we're gonna stop here. We're gonna stop here. I want to get your takeaway because I'll give you a lot tonight. How many of you got this discussion? Let's see. I want to hear from you before we come off. All right. I'm not going to give you more. But again, check the program, the Gated Dominion. Okay. Check it out there. All right. And those of you what we probably have about close to about 15 days again before the program start. Okay, message me if you want to be part of this program. It's really, really going to be amazing. Okay, we're going to be doing forming a mastermind group. Oh, hey, you want to be part of that? A mastermind group. Okay, that to discuss pertinent things. All right, as teams that we're going to have assignments, and oh, it's going to be a lot. I mean, I'm really excited for this gated system that believe that God has placed in my heart to build. I'm encouraging those of you who want to be part of it, message me, all right, so we can discuss how we can make that possible. It's a mentoring coaching program, all right, designed to help you scale up with your business, because remember, the whole concept is dominion. So those of you who are on, before you leave, give me your takeaway. What is your takeaway tonight? All right, Tanja say yes, it makes sense. All right, how to invest in my growth. Okay, Tanja will talk to you after. All right, the information is supposed to be there up on the screen. All right, can you give me your takeaway? Those of you who are on, share your takeaway. What stood out to you tonight? All right, probably a phrase, probably a quote, just one word. Just share it on the live. All right, share it on the live. All right, must have a growth mindset to achieve greatness. Wonderful. That's it. That's what we're talking about. You must have a growth mindset. Okay. These are good discussion, folks, a good teaching so that you can do some introspection. And you can answer a lot of questions because notice the behavior of the fixed mindset. Notice the person, if you have a fixed mindset, how the person will behave. All right. You avoid challenges. Are you avoiding challenges? Life itself is full of challenges. Everyday life. You can't avoid it. But guess what? If I cannot avoid it, I need to learn how to deal with this thing. Okay? All right. So let's say takeaway. Let's say see opportunities. All right. In challenge. See opportunities in challenge. All right. So that's it there. So when you are faced with opportunities and when you are faced with an obstacle, you must be able to see an opportunity. All right. When you are challenged, you don't run from it. Okay. All right. You don't avoid. Those are displaying what we call a fixed mindset. All right. Embrace challenges. All right. That's your takeaway, Tanja. Embrace challenges. All right. Okay, that's it. See opportunities and challenges. That's it. All right. Anybody else? Just share your takeaway before you go. What was your takeaway? What was your takeaway tonight? All right. This is really good. Okay. Remember, we chat about the characteristics of the mentally tough individuals. I hope you get that back. Okay. Check it out. Really good stuff. All right. Nicole say a fixed and growth mindset is the key. That's it. This is important, folks. Really, this is a game changer. Okay. And this discussion I'm having with you folks, this is just a teaser for what the gated program is going to be offering. Okay. And the value is a totally different level. But again, I encourage you to invest in your personal development. I believe that those of you, or some of you, when you begin to get into this kind of stuff, my God, your whole life will scale up. Your whole life, your value is going to go to another level. I'll trust what I'm saying. When you begin to study these things and you begin to get into it, it's going to be a game changer. Okay, so I want to stop here again. Before I exit out, again, I want to thank everyone for coming on. Remember, do a couple of things to me. All right, number one, I want you to share this live probably on your page. Subscribe to the channel so that you can know when we are coming on, and leave a comment. Right, leave a comment. Don't just keep this to yourself. It's going to be up on on YouTube there, so you can go back and listen with your pen and paper and take some copious notes. Also, we have, as I said before, we have our gated dominion system that we have built, or that program is starting on the 29th of July. That's in a week or two. So again, okay, if you want to be part of this, I encourage you to be part of this and invest in your personal growth. There's a payment plan that we have also. So if you think you don't have the all upfront, we can also put you on a payment plan. But I'm telling you, don't just build your business in terms of like you spend money to do all those stuff in your business, all right, and then you're frustrated now because it's not yielding the increase that you thought it would yield. Then when you realize that you yourself are not developed. Okay, so don't just put all the money in the business. Put some money in your development and develop yourself. Okay, so I'm out. I want to thank everyone for coming on. Stay blessed, and you remember, don't stress. Okay, see you on the inside, not from the inside. Okay, I'm out. This is Dr. Ian Cummings. All right, minding my business with Ian and Keyshawn. Keyshawn is out tonight. He's going to be back with us on Tuesday. Okay, so blessings, shalom. Love you all.